Hey traders, breakout here. Let's rock and roll on the SKF. Here's a little day trade. Looking at a 5-minute chart here on the SKF. We have a falling wedge, or a descending wedge as some people refer to them as. Let me take you through what I was witnessing here, what I was seeing as this was setting up. We see with the one big leg down, then we can see it's quite a big leg down. Then we get the bear rally short, bear pullback if you will. Then we get the next leg down. Then we can see this leg here is nowhere near as long as this one here is. So this is telling us that the supply in the market is diminishing. Then we move back to the upside. We come right back into that upper trend line again. So we've joined this swing high with this swing high, which is giving us the upper trend line. We can see we traded right back into that resistance right there. What else were we seeing? Well, when we look at volume, and let's put some trend lines on volume here. We see there's a high in the volume, which is coming right off the high of the day. And from there we can see that the participation reduces as we come down. So that's telling us that the interest in selling the stock, as the stock was moving down, the interest in supply in the stock is reducing. Now this is also typical. The first half hour you're going to have heavy volume. But this isn't a major setup. If you see this on a daily chart, much bigger reason to take the trade. Next thing, what are we looking at? Well, we have a swing low right here. We have a previous swing low right here. So the most recent swing low is lower than the previous. Okay, that gives us the definition of the downtrend, which is also followed by a lower swing high than the previous So we meet the definition of the downtrend. What we're looking for is a trend reversal. Now if we look at the swing low here in comparison to the swing low here, we know we have lower swing lows. When we come down to the MACD, and we do the same comparison on the MACD, let's just blow the MACD up here. What we'll see is we have a bullish divergence, which is telling us the pressure pushing down here, the momentum coming down here was nowhere near as great as the momentum coming down here. Now a way to witness this just by using candlesticks without using MACD. Look at the size of the candlesticks here, look at the size of the candlesticks here. You see you have much larger candlesticks, much higher volume, much smaller candlesticks, much lower volume. Okay, so you can read everything you will read in indicators right in candlesticks. So from here, I'm looking at if we break above this candle, this high right here, I'll take the entry. So I have a buy stop set at 123.30, which you can see the 13 period moving average is 123.20, so 123.30, so 10 cents above. Boom, in the trade. You can also see we have an increasing volume as this stock moves through, breaks above the upper trend line, breaks above the candle's high, also breaks above this swing high. So everything's looking great right here. But not much happens. Now my stop loss is below the low here. I'm at 121.80. So you have another nice candle to the upside. But you can see as we're going through here, we have a selling pressure. So now we've come into a consolidation base right here. Not a negative thing, not a positive thing. We're going sideways. We need the breakout. There we go. Nice volume coming through. Get a little bit of follow through. Oh, not successful. So now I've got this base in here. My stop comes up to 122.50. So I took the entry at 123.20. My stop is now 122.50. I have a risk at 70 cents. And right there, I'm taken out of this trade. So I take a loss on this trade. So you can see we had a nice setup. We have a great trade. We just take a small loss. For me, there is nothing better than a trade that you take a loss on that was executed correctly, which means you have every reason to step into that trade, and it's just one of those trades you take a loss on. Thanks for attending freetradingvideos.com. This was Breakout Trader. Until next time, breakout out.